Hey YouTube, this is the one and only Catherine Massey. Please excuse me, but so at the moment I'm just chilling. Um, Still pretty much currently waiting for the trainer here to arrive. One thing about it is I have not sex since the last time. What the hell? So anyway, this is news going on saying that people allegedly put pause on Usher during the birthday celebration for Chris in Las Vegas. Chris Brown's birthday was yesterday. Him, Usher, Tiana Taylor, and a few other people were showing up. And an incident happened where people are saying that Chris was drunk and he was being a little disrespectful. Usher tried to calm the situation down. Chris called Usher something. Now they're saying that Chris Brown and some people jumped Usher, and he left with a bloody nose or some shit like that. I don't know.
Man, for all those men out there who relation.
It's a crab in the bucket mentality. Where crab in the bucket, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's pretty much the tea. That's pretty much going on all over the social of the media. Anyway,
What's up? It's your boy Chris Brown. Chris Brown, right?
today is pretty much Saturday, so I don't know what's going on. I didn't get no notifications or nothing. I believe it just says that my package is still in Indianapolis. Yeah. I ain't getting no text messages or nothing, so I guess because it's Saturday, it's in Indianapolis, and it's probably gonna move tomorrow or Monday throughout the week. I mean, throughout the weeks. I don't know what it's doing, but I'm pretty much excited. Um, it's crazy. All these damn new songs come out, and I definitely do not listen to the radio. I don't. Um, so I don't even know what to talk about because I just get on here and don't nobody talk to me. This is just another one of those random ass love videos that I catch myself doing. Another random ass love video. Mm, I cannot believe they over here talking about Chris Brown and damn Usher was fighting. They've been cool for so long, so for that to happen, I really would like to know what actually happened. Then they got this video saying that it's a little short clip of them catching Usher and Chris Brown arguing. I don't know. I don't know. Well, anyway, I wish she would have told me what this second damn mannequin is. She told some she not telling me, girl. So I gotta wait until it's delivered to know what the hell is sent. Child, people is a mess. I just hope it's not something I can't use. I should be able to use it. Who is this? People over here dancing, doing the funky mo. Let me turn this off before they get me, because they always trying to clip motherfucker. I swear they do. But I can't wait. I'm still undecided about what I want to do with my mannequin's hair. I don't know. And then there's a whole another goddamn item being sent. Now I gotta try to figure out what to do with that one as well. So script Dillion is out here working out. Lil Wayne. Shit, I went. I don't know. I wish I had subscribers in the live that could help me with some ideas, but I guess y'all would have to see the mannequins first, fresh out the box, to be able to help me with some ideas. Because I could show y'all videos and pictures, but you just never know how it's going. I mean, how dope things could look when you have one for yourself and it's fresh out the box and it's officially yours. Meek Mill, Meek Mill celebrating his birthday on the Project. Oh, that's what's up. And the crazy thing about it is, I don't know how to braid, so I don't know if that's how that's going to turn out. Pretty much, I'm going to try to have to figure out some hairstyles that you could do on kinky curly hair because I don't know. I really don't. I'll be doing ponytails and all types of stuff.
Oh my God.
And if I'm in the mood, I'll try my best to braid the whole hair, which usually take me 2 days, depending on if my hands get tired, if I decide to do something else. Because I ended up braiding the Amazon mannequin. I braided every strand of her hair until I felt like taking it out. And I braided plenty other mannequin heads hair by myself. It didn't come out all professional, look at whatever the case may be, but I'll try my best. I actually have a video on my YouTube channel where I think it was the Selena mannequin who hair I braided using braiding hair because I would go to the poppy store and get braiding hair, and I would just be bored and try my best to practice. Because I used to see my cousins braiding hair and see a lot of people just braiding hair. And
It's sexy.
um, I'ma just motherfucking wait till the mannequins come, do my review, and then I'ma freestyle with them up until I get enough money to figure out what I want to do next. Because I kept saying I was going to say fuck it and either do a two tone or I was going to just do the Nicki Minaj Red Ruby the sleeves look, but I don't know. I keep changing my mind. All right. Singing this song, how could they know? My mom and them went out somewhere, so I'm pretty much in the house by myself until they come back. And, yeah, I don't know what to do. I usually just go outside and take neighborhood walks, but sometimes it get boring when you walk past so many stores and you can't go outside because you ain't got no motherfucking money. And then you be going into stores with people and you be like, ooh, I wish I had this or I wish I could get that. And it always used to happen like that. It always used to happen like that. I would see so much shit that I probably want. Going to the store, people not having money. Then by the time yeah, y'all about to find a reason to come at Chris Brown like y'all always do. You know they saying that Chris Brown was reportedly upset that Tiana Taylor was at his birthday party because they weren't, because they haven't been on good terms since she backed out of his scrap AMA Michael Jackson performance. You see Chris Brown skating, and it looks like that's Usher trying to back him off. And then it's somebody seated, and it says Tiana. And it like he almost tripped. So I don't know if he's saying something to her. It's like he said, I don't care, nigga, fuck her, or something like that. Yeah, that's what it sounded like that he said. it said neighbors more details are being revealed as to why the tensions were so high at Chris Brown's birthday party last night. According to B. Scott, Chris wasn't feeling Tiana being at the party because the two reportedly aren't on good terms. Sources exclusively tell LoveBScott.com that Chris Brown was angered by seeing Tiana at his party and wanted her gone. The beat stems from Chris canceled American Music Awards Michael Jackson tribute performance. Apparently, Tiana was involved in the performance in some capacity, but pulled out last minute due to other obligations. And Chris feels like it's a big reason as to why the performance ultimately got canceled. When Chris saw Rihanna at the party, he approached her to air out his grievances and tell her to leave. Tiana made it clear that Chris' behavior was out of line, repeatedly telling him he was on one, suggesting that he was under the influence of something. Chris then take two of Rihanna's pushback and the verbal altercation escalated, prompting Usher to step in to defend Tiana. Chris and his crew immediately had enough and decided to take things outside. That's when Usher followed Chris and the crew out to the parking lot. Chris didn't take too well to Tiana's backlash. The altercation reportedly resumed, and that's when, according to all sources, that Chris Brown and his crew beat Usher ass. And he had a bloody and broken nose and bruised ribs. So that's pretty much what they saying. Chris Brown got his ass whooped by Usher. I mean, no, Usher got his ass whooped by Chris Brown. Yikes. This is crazy. And the crazy thing about it is Usher. It's just crazy that Usher. It says what hotel manager charged after a guest woke up to him sucking on his toes. What the hell? Happy birthday, Darren DeWitt. DeWitt. What's his name? Dwight Henson. Well, happy birthday. He a good actor. Happy birthday to you. And Jennifer Hudson over here with an afro, and they trying to say that her and Common go together. You go here showing the Cindy ashy butt cheek. I'm probably getting in trouble because I got music playing in my YouTube channel. I know y'all hear it through the earphone. Because that's what happens. Facebook messages keep popping up, and it just be crazy because it's not who it used to be. And to be honest, it's kind of crazy. But it's just something I got to get over because clearly some friendship just ain't meant to be. Especially if someone don't respect you and they just think they could talk to you any way they want and treat you any way they want and just do the absolute most. And I'm just like, Hunty, I'm just at a point where it's like, look, I guess it's just not meant to be because I'm not going to hear nobody who just think they can just talk to me any motherfucking way they want. Got me fucked up. To be honest. Mm. Hey, nobody stop talking about this. Hunty.
Impact, you gotta look in the eye. Harvey, you rubbed a lot. Akasha. No. Be a slut.
Going. It's a crap.
Be Mr. Miles True be Mikey or Mickey arrested on multiple charges in Georgia. Oh shit. Look, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm still team Chris Breezy. Growing up, I used to be the kid that like spending the night at people's house. Like my aunts and uncles and stuff like that, because I never wanted to be home. And the reason why is because I just felt like I didn't have as much freedom as as I wanted. Um, Not as much freedom with a lot of things. We could go with when I grew my hair out. I didn't have no freedom with how my hair should be styled. and stuff like that. There's just a lot of things that I just feel like I ain't have no freedom with. And to be honest, if I had a time machine, I could go back to those years. I would start all over. I would do anything and everything I could to not have had to go to goddamn Delta. And not just that, I would have goddamn made sure I graduated at the age of 18. Yes, I would have made sure I graduated at the age of 18. I would have. I would have done something. And I probably would have made my own goddamn money. Still had my goddamn hair because I would have went to people or went to styles that took healthy care of my hair, so I wouldn't have to deal with thinning and all this other crazy stuff. To be honest, I wouldn't mind working in a hair store. I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind working in the hair store. Where you got your own section. Now, I don't know how to put wigs on people here and stuff like that. I'll be the type of person that would probably help people look for stuff, and if it ain't on the shelf, I would have to go in the back to get it. Stuff like that. Until I upgrade to. Damn.
Red, what's up? Got big energy this morning, man. AP energy, man. And the D stands for DJ. What's going on? 215 from Philly, I see, huh? Philly in the building. Philly in the spot. Don't make it hot. Welcome to my live, man. Be right back.
But yeah, growing up, I was one of them kids that always wanted to go to people's house, and maybe my aunts or uncles, whatever the case may be. Sometimes it'd be my Aunt Trina. Then there was years it'd be my Uncle Benny house. Um, there was years it was my great grandparents' house. There was years it might have been my Aunt Denise's house. There's many damn places that I could go to because I didn't like being at home all the time. I don't. When I lived in Darby, did I spend the night at anybody's house? I think I spent the night at Miss Salida's house once, but everybody was sleeping. I ended up waking up and leaving. Right. If it ain't, I mean, if it wasn't like any family members that lived on that block, no, I ain't spent. I don't think I ever spent the night at anybody's house. Yeah, I think I might have spent the night at Miss Saleeta's house once, cause she lived right next door, and yeah. Um, oh, anyway, so yeah, at Darby, it was this lady named Miss Salita, and there was a lot of people that lived on Darby Terrace with us, but there was this one lady, and what had happened was we had a babysitter named Miss Pauline, and we was at her house, and I think my mom and my pops they went to work or whatever. So I think the door was locked or whatever. Something happened, and we just ended up sitting on the porch. And around the time, and one day, Miss Salita and her kids, they end up moving next door to us. She had a daughter and two sons at the time, and sometimes like her nephews or whatever would come over. So y'all don't mind me. I keep looking over because I'm over here watching somebody broadcast while I'm on YouTube. So one time we sitting on the porch, me and my little brother with our babysitter, and I guess they been moved in because she was at the point where the kids was inside the house, she sweeping up the porch, whatever the case may be, and everything was good. So we spoke or whatever the case may be. And from that moment on, we knew her, she knew us, and that was that, I guess. Um, like we had friends on the block. Don't get me wrong, we had like a lot of friends, but at that point, we was always with our babysitter, and she would take us over to her house and stuff like that. Then by the time we got back on our block, it was already work that we was going to her house, and yeah, we locked out, having to sit on the porch, probably thirsty, hungry, until she decided to take us to the store and get some snacks or whatever. My sister would be out with her friends, and she'd pop up from time to time. I don't know, it was a lot of stuff. So I was probably like about 10, 11 around that time. So, I was one of them kids that was more cool with adults than kids. I mean, I had the same child's face, so I was around the kids mostly, but I became cool with her daughter. And she had, like I said, she had two little sons at the time. And her nephews used to come over, and then I eventually became cool with them, as well as many other people that was on the block. Um, I'm trying to think. There was a lot of people in that damn block. I was cool with. I might not remember everybody's names because it was so many years ago, and I might not have been all that close with some or as close as I was with others. I don't know if that's the name of that's the name of this road or whatever the case may be, but there was this thing called Dead Man Hill that was near the train tracks at Derby Terrace. Well, that's what people was calling it. And we will always ask everybody, why are they calling it Dead Man Hill? And they'd tell all these different stories about why they called it Dead Man Hill. When nobody actually came with a real story that made any sense. I just felt like it was stories that they said just so we could stop going up that way when we wasn't supposed to. Cause that's pretty much where the train tracks was for all my people that lived in the Derby area. And y'all lived on Derby Terrace and would go on those blocks near that area. So around that time I wasn't too open with my sexuality, so called I had a certain someone, and yeah, certain someone that people seen as my girlfriend. And this happened way before I removed on the block because her mother, her and her siblings, they lived in the same apartment as one of my aunts, which was across the street from the apartment I lived in at the time. And I guess you could say we just became cool. And then they eventually moved to Derby Terrace. And then a while after, we ended up moving to Derby Terrace. And once I realized that they lived on Derby Terrace, well, I guess we all reconnected. And most of the time, I would go up the street at their house, although me and this so-called girlfriend of mine wasn't really getting along. I just was cool with her mom and her other siblings, so I would go up there and hang out with them just to irritate her. And we became cool on and off and on and off. And then it got to a point where they had a Halloween party, and we like I said, we became cool on and off. We had our arguments. They had a Halloween party, and by this time, my mom was cool, her mom and her grandma, whatever the case may be, and everybody pretty much was invited. Um, and it just got to a point where she ended up inviting, uh, some little boy, some other boy that was on the block that I guess she invited and was cool with to try to make me jealous. So she called herself picking with me and stuff like that, and it started to get irritating. But after that, I stopped going to their Halloween parties, and I ended up going to my sister's friend house for their Halloween parties. And sometimes I was so cool with everybody in the house, they'd take me over there by myself. There's times where I'll be over there by myself, and one of my cousins would have to come pick me up. My sister wasn't there. Ain't no telling what she was doing. But yeah, I just became cool with everybody. And I just so used to going to Halloween parties. I just was going over there by myself, eating, chilling, and I say my byes to everybody, give everybody hugs or whatever, and then I'll be out. But the truth is, and it's a good thing none of my sister friends watch my videos, nor do they probably know that I even have a YouTube channel. Because the truth was, my sister had this friend who had a nephew that was called my younger brothers. And what nobody knew was I actually liked my sister's nephew, and that's that. I'm not gonna go into any other further detail. But now I will say that he would just spend the night a lot because, like I said, my little brothers, and he'd come spend the night at our house and chill with us and the people that was on the block. And that's the end of that situation. Um, when it comes to Darby Terrace, I could say that I had like two people. That's about it. Well, two males. Other than that, um, it just started off with this so-called girlfriend of mine. And then just got to the point where I was trying my best to be myself, or pretty much being sneaky and experiencing. Not really, because like I said, those were the days where kids was fucking sneaky. And if social media was out around that time, it's a lot of shit that would have been exposed. And I'm just leaving it at that. I'm not about to go into detail. None of that good shit. All I can say is if social media was around, a lot of shit would have been exposed, and there'd be a lot of motherfuckers fighting, probably deceased. I don't fucking know.
Oh, there you go. Appreciate you, man. They got me working like a motherfucker, kicking all these motherfuckers alive. You been at? I need working. Oh, I see you change your name.
I will say this. There was this one person on the block. I will not say his name or say any names because that would give it away. I would just, anyway. There was this one person on the block, and what happened was he lived across the street from where I lived at on that block. And he had a little sister, and I guess you could say they was close because there's only two siblings in the house. And I'm gonna try to leave some details out because I don't want to air out too much for my own reasons, and I'm just already airing out enough just by what I'm saying. But I don't know who watched my videos. Anyway, so
What's been going down, G?
Anyway, so it started off with he was a lot older than me.
What else you on watching them on? Yeah. I'm just not down with paying they've been going private too much for me. I ain't paying that goddamn much to go private with them to watch them do nothing. See, they finna get fucked. Yeah. They finna suck some real dick and get fucked for real. That's what I wanna see. Shit. I be going on strip chat. Yeah, I be going on strip chat.
Um,
I be on P-Stokes too, but P-Stokes, they like, when they be lying, niggas will come in the box talking about, take it private. Like, God damn, man, let them do this shit here. Oh, I gotta go live on there. And they'll pay me the money to go live. Fill up. Shit, I ain't dead. I know. Yeah. I got my homegirl on that bitch. She was cooking in her kitchen. Butt ass nigga.
yeah.
But he didn't
So
motherfucker box.
what happened was I never got along with him. He got along with my cousins or whatever, and I guess eventually he'd try to get along with my brothers and shit like that.
Yeah.
His sister was cool with my cousin, who I was close with at the time. And I guess he claimed that he liked my cousin, but she ain't give him the time of the day. And then when the kids start getting along, eventually adults start introducing themselves to each other, and then they start getting along, becoming friends for however long.
Don't let me going down like that. I will go live. Oh, that bitch. Yeah, I will record me. Shit. Eating goddamn pussy up and beating that pussy up. Shit. Goddamn right. Lock that box. I'm gonna charge $300. I'm gonna charge $300 to get in. So I see them they be charging. Yeah, that's what they be doing. Them thieves didn't like it. Yeah. They leave the recording on that bitch. Get paid off that one recording.
Anyway, so from what I remember, it was years. Like I said, the kids get along, then eventually adults start getting along. So then eventually, adults will allow their children not, will not allow their children to go certain places, but then like I know if you go over there, you'll stay out of trouble. So, due to him being cool with my younger siblings, sometimes he would try to come spend the night because my cousin be spending night, so that allowed his sister to come spend the night with her, and he is spend night with the boys, or however that go.
Hold on, right quick. I'm finna relocate to outside. So that's all. I'm just relocating to outdoors.
Anyway, so it got to a point where he was spending the night, and the crazy thing about it is people would catch it. Like we all be sleeping in the room, boys sleep in one room, girls sleep in the room, or everybody. I don't know how. I don't remember, cause like anyway. So the crazy thing about it is, at first I didn't know. Like people would talk about something when we go to sleep. Everybody would wake up and then notice that his hand be on my back or my hip or whatever the case may be, and he always try to sleep near me. But I didn't pay no mind at first. I just thought that they were just being smart, trying to say we like each other, whatever the case may be. Then eventually, one time, I noticed that he was all close up on me while everybody was asleep. Not saying that he did anything crazy, but anyway. So we got into an argument. It was a sneaky argument. One of them arguments where you try to switch the sub and try to make it seem like it's something else, but you know what it really is. And the crazy thing about it is he lived on the block, so he could just leave and go across the street. And now he stopped because eventually he'd either be at my aunt's house or be at our house. And years would go on. I ain't going to tell any other stories. But the last time I remember seeing him, the last time I officially remember seeing him was one time my sister ended up having a party because she was fresh home out of jail. And a lot of family and family friends and stuff came to the house to throw a party for my sister. And their grandma didn't live too far, so they end up popping up in the neighborhood, and I see him, and yeah, that's pretty much the last time I seen him in person that I remember. It's crazy because I see a lot of damn people. Facebook don't be lying. Because Facebook be telling you that you going to see people that you didn't see in a while pop up and shit like that. And the crazy thing about it is, I guess it's just luck because throughout the years, I've been like, it'd be years and years and years I won't see nobody. and then just out of nowhere, they just pop. Some people, not all, but some, will pop up again. However, like on Bigo, it's this boy I know from back like 2015, 2016 when I used to be on this app called Friend Life. His name, the name he used is Stoner Khalifa, and I was just talking to him last night on Bigo, and I remember him from years ago because I used to flirt around with him or whatever the case may be, but he's straight, and I used to just give him comments and stuff like that. Anyway, so for a while, after all these years, for a while, I ended up seeing him on I ended up seeing him on Bigo, and I let him know like, yeah, I remember you. You used to be on Friend Life and da 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 da. Sometimes he'll just pop up on Bigo, and we'll talk. Ain't nobody on here now. Well, nobody I talk to. There's some badass kids on the on the train.
What's good? What's good, beautiful?
I don't know if they part of a drill team or some dance crew, whatever, but these motherfuckers really be just doing videos on these SEPTA buses and trains and all types of stuff. I never was the type to do any of that matter because at the end of the day, a lot of things can happen. People get robbed, fights break out. You might get a motherfucker who come on the motherfucking bus stinking and I guess homeless, whatever the case may be, asking people do they got change or they got some food or whatever. And then the women would have little perfumes and shit in their pocketbooks or whatever and had to pull it out and spray the bus so we ain't got to smell it. Then some people be on the train eating and lose their appetite because it's a funky motherfucker getting the bus asking for change, and you try not to be judgmental because you don't know nobody's situation, what they may be going through. But some people just like you be trying your best, but you just break out and just say how you feel. And I had to learn, like, I never know people's situation, what they going through. Like, we could give our opinion and talk shit, but at the end of the day, it could be us at the end of the day. But some people just do shit to get cussed out. And you be trying to feel sorry. Just like motherfuckers think I'm stupid. And people used to be like, oh, you gotta be nice because you never know one day you could be in that situation. No. My thing is, I don't give a fuck. I'm not being nice to a motherfucker that try to play me. You sitting in front of a motherfucking deli or a gas station that's right across the street from a fucking deli. And you over here ask me, do I got some type of change or do I got this or do I got that? And at first I give it to you. But then I got used to the skims, the flim flam shit. Motherfucker like, oh, you got any change so I can get something to eat, or so I can get a coffee, or so I can get this, so I can get that. And you be all motherfucking nice, and that motherfucker is not getting us the motherfucker eat or nothing. That motherfucker waits till you not paying attention. Take his or her ass across the motherfucking street to the goddamn deli, not knowing that your ass is about to leave this store and go to the motherfucking deli. And I'm like, I just gave that motherfucker some change, and you told me you was getting on the motherfucking bus. What the fuck are you doing at the motherfucking deli? And then when you realize that they try to look you up, they're like, oh, yeah, motherfucker, I know you lied. And they want to some more, thank you, God bless, young blood. I done heard it all and been through it all. I done had motherfuckers grab my arm, uh, put their hand on the small of my back, above my behind, all types of crazy shit to try to get my motherfucking attention because they felt like I was going to the store, so obviously I had money. There's plenty of times like I ain't got it. Just like the other day, I was just in the Poppy store and somebody was trying to stop me asking if I had any change or nothing. Just because I go to these motherfucking stores do not mean that I got cash to give any motherfucker body. Motherfuckers got stamps. STAMPS. And how you don't know if I'm going to the store for somebody else and they don't want me spending their change? Damn. This is a crazy motherfucking world, I tell you. And then when you don't get nobody nothing, they want to start getting disrespectful. Don't get me wrong, there's times where
What's up, man?
there's times where a motherfucker called me out my name because I didn't get him nothing. Like that's the reason why you ain't getting nothing. Hey, bitch.
What's up? How are you doing? Oh, I'm fucking tired. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I be seeing a lot of people. They be from Africa, Nigeria, and all types of places. They be dancing, and I'll be watching. Um, hold on, I'm about to get me some water. My thing, I'm thirsty. I'll be right back. YouTube, I'm about to get off here because the more and more I be on here, nobody ever come talk to me. And y'all just be hearing me talking to myself. Rude as hell. None of my old dogs home. Yeah. What the hell is this?
I see you. You can put in the box if you want to, G. Oh, okay. You ain't gonna get banned if you just turn your mic on. You said,